Do you mind?
Jeff, what the fuck are you doing?
Greetings and salutations, my fellow N-words. In today's video, we will be ranking the Spirit Halloween 2023 lineup, Spirit Hollows Cemetery, the only year that I actually own a ISC piece from, in the form of the coffin photo op. So that's sick. There were not a lot of new props this year. There was only 22 in comparison to 2024, which had 27 brand new props. So same as the last video, returning props will not be on this list. And there were a shit ton, an absolute fuck ton of returning props in 2023. The Widow, Grave Watcher, the Keeper, fucking Menacing Molly, the Bogging Gargoyle. There were a lot. 2023 had a lot of returning props. Little Skelly Bones. So yeah, none of those will be on this list. Only the new ones. So, without further ado, let's rank these hoes. Coming in last place at number 22 is... Why do I forget who it was? Coming in at number 22, dead last place, Hellspawn. So if you watched the 2024 ranking I did, you would know how I feel about Mr. Dark and all of his reskins. Towering Tallulah was pretty low on that list as well. So the same goes for Hellspawn for 2023. And the same will go for Mr. Dark in 2021 when I eventually get to that list. But yeah, Hellspawn. I don't like Mr. Dark, so I don't like Hellspawn. That simple. Moving along. Number 21. Eternal Rest. Oh boy. Oh boy. Eternal Rest had a lot of potential, and it was all wasted. Eternal Rest was so poorly fucking made. It's not even funny. It's just depressing how poorly made Eternal Rest was. Cool prop, like cool concept. It's just they fumbled the bag ridiculously hard with her. And it's not even like you can get much use. She breaks so fast. It's like the store I worked at in 2023, I think we had 2 of them set up, and they both broke within like 1 day of being on display. So that's why Eternal Rest is so low on the list. Number 20. Our first online only of the lineup, not counting the returning props, the Thresher, the walkthrough thingy. I don't really have a problem with the Thresher. It's kind of like Wolfie. He's just there. Like, it's just kind of random. I don't have any problems with the Thresher. He's cool for what he is. I don't really think much of him. I don't hate him. I don't love him. He's just kind of there. That's a big theme with this, the vast majority of this year's lineup. I don't feel very strongly about a lot of them. Like, I like more of them than I dislike more of them. But, like, the first few that are on this list, I just kind of feel like they're there. I don't have an issue with them. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to buying the Thresher at some point in the future, but it would be very far into the future. Like, he's very low on my list of things to buy if I were to actually buy him. Number 19. Leatherface. Pretty Woman Edition. So for the record, I fuck with Leatherface heavy. The only reason he is so low on this list is because of how fucking poorly made he is. He was just incredibly cheaply made, like horrible fucking quality. And that's the only reason why I have him so low on the list. Because I would actually buy him, because he's still on the website, so I would actually buy him. Like, I'm not opposed to buying Leatherface. It's just the amount of broken fucking Leatherfaces there were in 2023, man.
Get up!
Like, almost every store tour you would watch, the Leatherface was broken. It's wild how badly they bait him. But I do fuck with him very heavy. Like, I like him a lot, and I probably would pick him up at some point in the future because I do fuck with him. But yeah, his quality is just keeping him from being any higher on this list. But moving right along, number 18, Scary Sitting Scarecrow. Another one of those ones that I like. Um, I'm indifferent about. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's cool. I'd buy it because I do want a normal sitting Scarecrow, but I want one of the old ones because I want the old box. So I'd probably pick up Scary Sitting Scarecrow at some point in my life. I don't have a problem with him. He's pretty cool. There was like the whole controversy with like the fact that Spirit stole the idea of him from the Wicket makers, I think, which is very shitty of them to do. But what can you do? Corporations be doing that type of shit. 17 was Slim. I mixed the list up. Slim was bad. So Slim is actually number 17, and Slim was kind of bad. He looked really cool. Like they snapped like cosmetically. Like Slim looks really fucking good. And then his fucking dumbass animation just ruined the whole thing. Like what the fuck was his animation, bro? Like what was that? Like what was that? And then like the fucking bag, like not being an actual bag, like it has like the popcorn graphics sewn on the top. So like you can't even put actual shit in it. Which I mean, I guess you wouldn't really want to do anyway because the extra weight could potentially break the welds. But nigga, let us make that decision. But yeah, Slim was just and $400 for that? Nah, pimpin'. Nah. 16. Collector's Minion. Another one of those ones that I'm indifferent about. It's just he's there. I'd maybe buy him in the future. But same thing with who did I say it was? Same thing with Thresher. Uh if I were to buy him, he'd be very low on the list of props for me to buy. Like I wouldn't be getting him anytime soon, but I'm not opposed to getting him. Um, I'd rather have OG Collector first before I got Collector's Minion. But yeah, I don't mind Collector's Minion. He's pretty. He's nifty. He's a chill little dude. But yeah, not really too much to say about him. He's he's cool. Number 15, another online only. The Cotton Candy Cocoon from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I love that thing, and I want that thing, and I'm going to buy that thing because it is still on the website. I remember I asked my sister to buy it for me for my birthday, and she flat out said, fuck no. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. So I don't have it yet, but I'm going to get it because it's still on the website. I fucking love the Cotton Candy Cocoon. I want it. I have a fuck ton of Killer Clowns merchandise, and I needs that to be in the collection. I mean, I guess that also means I should get Slim just to have it, but his animation is so dookie water. Ugh. But yeah, Cotton Candy Cocoon. I fucks with him heavy. Fucks with the boy. Stilts. I like Stilts. I actually like Stilts a lot. And I feel like the reason why I like Stilts so much is because I fucking love Miss Mercy. And Stilts is just basically a reimagining of Miss Mercy. Because I don't want to say it's a reskin, because it's not technically a reskin of Miss Mercy. They just have similar animation. But because they have that similar animation, I kind of like was automatically just drawn to Stilts because I love Miss Mercy so much. Um, I would definitely buy Stilts because I believe he's also still on Spirit's website, so I would definitely buy him. Um, yeah, I fuck with the boy. A lot of people hated him because of his face. They said he looks like a Happy Meal toy, which I do agree. His face is kind of eh, but I still like him. Like I have an infatuation with Stilts, and I blame Miss Mercy for that. But oh, what can I say, man? I fuck with the boy. But moving right along. 13. Gordo. Everyone's favorite pumpkin. The prop that people talk stupid fucking actually, there's another prop on this list that niggas was talking crazy about. And then they sold like fucking hotcakes. Boom, boom, boom. Sold out everywhere. Boom, sold out online. Gordo. Niggas was talking crazy about Gordo, and look how well that nigga sold. I love Gordo. I fucking love Gordo. I have Gordo. That's the homie. I fucks with him. Great prop, good jump scare. I like the fact that his lights are always on, even when he's not activated. That's fucking hard. There's another prop on this list that also has that feature, and I fucking love it. Yeah, Gordo. I love Gordo. He's great. He is great. I would recommend getting him if you don't already have him. He is a delight. I love Gordo. Number 12. Desmodus. Another prop that I really want and I regret not buying. Desmodus is sick. Great jump scare. Great concept. I know a lot of people don't like the fact that a lot of his height is attributed to like the stump that he sits on. That was like a big issue that people had with Gordo as well. Like they put them on top of something to add to the height, which in turn adds to the price. But if you ignore that, Desmodus is a really great prop. Um, at my store that I worked at in 2023, we had because I'm the one who built every single animatronic at that store. But I had Desmodus placed in our doorway. So like the second anyone walked through the door, Desmodus would go off because I had him on motion sensor. And let me tell you, he scared so many people. It was wonderful. But yeah, I fucks with Desmodus big heavy. Number 11. The other prop that niggas was talking crazy about. Dagger Mike. Y'all niggas was saying, oh, this is bad. This is shitty. This is trash. Spirit fell off. This is garbage. No one's gonna buy this. He's like 2 foot tall. Who's he gonna scare? Well, to answer that question, nigga, everybody. Every fucking body. Dagger Mike is a banger. Dagger Mike fucking slaps, my nigga. Like, I kid you not. My store in 2023, the first week that we were open, I seen Dagger Mike scare, no exaggeration, no less than 50 people in the first week we were open. And what's even crazier about that, Dagger Mike sold out the first week we were open. And we never got any more sent to us. So literally 1 week of business, we were completely out of Dagger Mike, other than the display. And we didn't sell the display until like towards the end of the season because we weren't allowed to. But the fact that our entire stock of Dagger Mike was gone in the first week of being open speaks volumes about how good that nigga really is. Dagger Mike slaps. I want him. I fucking want Dagger Mike. I'm going to get a Dagger Mike at some point. I needs the boy. we're going to cruise right into the top 10 of the lineup to me personally. And kicking off the top 10, we have Howling Spirit. I absolutely adore Howling Spirit. I'm a very big fan of classic ghost props. That's why W Wraith is like one of my favorite props from the 2021 lineup. I love W Wraith, who I do have. I need Howling Spirit. I heavily regret not buying him, but I'm going to get him because he's still on the website too. I have Howling Spirit. Great prop, great lighting, just everything. The only reason I didn't buy him is because I felt like he would look weird in my apartment because of how tall he is, but like also like how hunched he is. Like I just felt like I couldn't put him anywhere in here where he wouldn't look dumb. And also his base is fucking massive, but I'm gonna have to get the boy. I'm gonna have to get him. I love Howling Spirit. I love Howling Spirit. Great prop. I love classic ghosts. And y'all niggas that was talking crazy about him and W Wraith, fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all. Number 9, Poor George. Another banger. Another slapper. Another prop I regret not buying in store. Poor George is a wonderful clown prop, and I am not a huge fan of clown props. There are very few clown props I thoroughly enjoy, but Poor George is one of them. I'll never forgive him for replacing Heckles in the ISE, but that doesn't take away from how good of a prop he is. Very unique. I like the blood, like the use of blood and gore. I like the fact that he has two faces. That's pretty neat. Poor George is really good. Poor George is actually really fucking good. I like him. I like Poor George a lot. Number 8, Martian Warrior. Yeah, Martian Warrior is a banger prop. I have him. He's right over there. Martian Warrior is great. Um, a lot of people didn't like that he was $400, which I get that. I definitely get that. Um, but I fucks with him heavy. Martian Warrior slaps. I love the fucking misting gun. That shit is so hard. And you know, it's been so long since we've had a spirit prop that utilized water. Like, it's been a hot ass minute since we've had a spirit prop that utilizes water. And I feel like Martian Warrior does it very well. I love Martian Warrior. I love his audio. I love his lighting. I love the mist effect. He's great. I know a lot of people didn't like the audio because it wasn't licensed from the movie. It was licensed from the trading card game. So it didn't have like the act, act, act. But that didn't deter him for me. I loved him. And he was, oh my, he was selling out so fast at my store. Like, I'm not joking. We got at least like 5 separate shipments of just Martian Warrior, bro. Like it was hitting a point where I'm like, there's no way they're gonna keep sending Martian. They sent us so many of him, and it's like the second we got him in, they would sell. Like it was crazy, and I was like, I wanted him so badly, and I was determined to get him. And then I was finally able to snag one because they sent us some more, and like I couldn't take any chances because like he people were like jumping for him. Like it was crazy. Every time we got one sent, it was gone that same day. Like wild. But yeah, I like Martian Warrior a lot. I fucking love him. Great prop. Number 7, Lil Jack Carver, the other prop that utilizes the always lit up function, and also one of the hardest props to fucking find for some reason. Lil Jack Carver is like astronomically hard to locate, and I don't understand why. He's only like 1 year old, and there's like none of him any fucking where. And then like whenever I randomly come across one on Macari, it like sells out like it's sold immediately, and I'm like, oh, cool, cool, okay, that's great. But yeah, I love Lil Jack Harbor. My store never got any shipments of him. I think he got like recalled or something. I can't remember, but I remember my district manager saying something about Lil Jack Carver getting pulled off of sales floors, and I don't remember the reason why. So that could attribute to why he's so fucking hard to find. But I want him. Lil Jack Harper, I need Lil Jack Harper. Like, that is one of my, like, I don't want to use the word holy grails or dream props, but it's like, it's one of those props that if I find for a decent price, it's very high on my list to buy, like, right then and there. I love Lil Jack Harper. Number 6, the Blackheart, who's right over here. I love the Blackheart. Great prop, great concept. He's fucking huge. Like, very disturbing, dark, like, concept and prop. I fucking love the Blackheart. Not much to say. Like, he's great. He's a fucking banger. Like, chef's kiss on the Blackheart. Great prop. Now we're gonna crack into the top 5. Top 5. So coming in to start off the top 5, Emmeline. Yeah. What can I say about Emmeline that everyone hasn't already said about Emmeline? Like, god tier animatronic. Just leave it there. God tier animatronic. Number 4, the Cauldroness, aka Peak. I love Cauldroness. I love the Cauldroness so fucking much. I still need to get her. She's also still on the website, so she's definitely going to be a future cop for surely. I needs the Cauldroness so fucking much, despite the fact that she looks like a Dorito or a slice of pizza. But all that aside, she is fucking great. I do know she was made kind of poorly though. Like a lot of like the arm, like the welds were breaking for the arms. Um, and also apparently they were like missing the adapters, so they got pulled off of the sales floor for some reason. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Techie was folding. Techie was definitely doing some wild shit with her. I don't know what the fuck was happening there. But aside from that, I definitely need her. I don't give a fuck. I'll take her, flaws and all. I love the Cauldroness. Number 3, another online only, Deathstalker, who I'm planning to buy very soonly, because soonly? I guess that's a word. But yeah, he's still on the website too. And he might be my next purchase. The Deathstalker might be my next purchase. Like, I'm like 87% sure that I'm going to get Deathstalker in the very near future. I need him. I fucking need him. I fucking love Deathstalker so fucking much. He's essentially a Krampus reskin. And I love Krampus with all my heart, and I regret not buying Krampus in 2020 because or when he fucking got restocked for Spirit Christmas last year. I'm an idiot. Why did I not buy him? I pray, like, I absolutely pray that they do Spirit Christmas again this year and they restock Krampus again, because I am not trying to pay $1,000 on eBay. So I really hope Krampus gets restocked again, because I need Krampus. And that's why I like Deathstalker so much, because he's literally just a Krampus reskin with fogging capabilities. Like, I love Deathstalker. He's so fucking good. Like, what is he? Like, I love props that are just like otherworldly beings. Like, what the fuck even is Deathstalker? What is he? He's just a nightmare creature. And that's hard. I love him. I need him. And I'm probably going to get him very soon. Number 2. My sad, depressed, precious baby boy Heckles. One of the greatest clown props of all of Spirit history. I adore Heckles. He is so good. Fucking goated. Fucking god tier. Him not being in the ISC was so depressing. And then the fact that SVI rectified the deformity issues and they still didn't like put him back in the ISE. Like, they kept poor George. Like, that's crazy. And then the fact that in 2024 they pushed him to online only instead of just putting him in the ISC, like he would have went so fucking good in the Carnival, and they put him online only instead of letting him come back to stores to redeem himself. Unforgivable, unforgivable. But I fucking love Heckles. Heckles is so good. If you don't have Heckles, get Heckles right now. Heckles is wonderful. And then coming in at number 1 to close out the list, Darling motherfucking Dolly. I love Darling Dolly. I've always loved Darling Dolly. When Darling Dolly first got leaked, I knew that was going to be my favorite prop of the lineup, and that has not changed in all that time. I love Darling Dolly. Still my favorite prop of the lineup. Like, I love Darling Dolly. Like, I fucking love Darling Dolly so much. Like, I low-key had an unhealthy obsession with Darling Dolly. Like, when I went to help out another store in 2023, and I got to, like, go in their backstock room to, like, find the animatronics to bring them out to the sales floor and set the ones up that needed to be set up. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was hunting for Darling Dolly, bro. Like, I would open a box, see that it wasn't her, like, fuck that, move to the next box. Not Darling Dolly, fuck that, move to the next box. Like, I was hunting for her. And, like, the store wasn't even open yet. It was still being set up. So it's not even like I was trying to find it to buy her. Like, I just wanted to see her in fucking person. And then I got to set her up at that store. And it was wonderful. And then I got to set her up at the store I actually worked at. And it was wonderful. I fucking love Darling Dolly. Banger prop. Spirit. Can we please get more doll animatronics? Please give us more doll animatronics. And not roaming ones. I don't have a problem with the roaming ones. The roaming ones are cool, but nah, we need more, like Abandoned Annie. I fucking love Abandoned Annie. I'm still hunting for Abandoned Annie. Niggas want way too much money for her on the aftermarket, which is depressing, but I'm gonna buy her at some point. But, like, we need more doll animatronics. But yeah, that is the lineup ranking for the 2023 Spirit Hollow Cemetery lineup. In the comments down below, let me know who your top 5 or top 10 are, where you would have placed certain props where I didn't place them. And just have a discussion. I want to build more community. Like, no one really comments on my videos. Like, I'll get likes and views, but no one ever says anything. I want to talk to y'all motherfuckers. So leave comments. Leave comments. But peace out, niggas.